Both stocks and cryptocurrencies continue to be volatile over the last couple of days, especially following the consumer price index announcement yesterday. But guys, stock market's pulling back a little bit. We've got some headlines discussing the potential why stocks are falling. Let me say this though, anytime you read the news anywhere, they try to find a reason that stocks are moving up and down. What it all boils down to though is that people are selling or people are buying. And then they have to define the reason why people are buying and people are selling. So we're going to be discussing the reason as to why people may be selling off of stocks today and why they're buying cryptocurrency, because the cryptocurrency market looking very good with Bitcoin shooting up above $19,000 per coin for the first time in a very long time. Yet the entire industry remains plagued by all of these centralized exchanges, and now we've got the SEC suing some of these exchanges. We've got Sam Bankman-Fried coming up with his own newsletter to defend himself. So there's a lot to discuss when it comes to stocks and crypto, so we're going to jump right into it. If it sounds like something you're interested in, let's get started. Let's get started. What's up, everybody? I'm Clay. I'm here to make 2023 the best year ever. If you haven't clicked that subscribe button, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Join us, become a bro. We're here every single day, and we are growing our portfolios together. And look, if you're brand new to investing, you don't know how or where to buy stocks and crypto, you got a link in the description below for Webull. It is super simple to set up your account. Any deposit, you guys are getting at least 6 free stocks, up to 12 free stocks, and a $1 crypto trade is going to get you $5 in free crypto. Now, if you guys want crypto exclusive exchanges where you can buy, sell, trade, short, leverage, all that good stuff, you get KuCoin and Binance down there. KuCoin and Binance, they offer rewards for the more active traders, so the more you trade, the more you're going to earn. But please be aware, especially after this news we're going to jump into right now, none of these, I don't care if you are a Binance lover, none of these centralized exchanges are guaranteed. Good place to buy, good place to sell. I'll agree with that all day long. Decentralized and cold storage may be a better place to hold your cryptocurrency. Now, let's jump into some of these headlines. Stock market acting pretty volatile today, but we know that the S&P 500, the Dow, and the NASDAQ have all been touching levels of resistance over the last couple of days. And any time that you get a nice rally into resistance, it isn't guaranteed that it breaks through. So this may just be a technical pullback that we're seeing off of those technical levels of resistance. But nonetheless, all of the headlines out there are pointing to earnings. Specifically in the banking sector, the financial sector, earnings are currently falling. Now, if you guys have been watching some of the more, I guess, overall or general videos that I do when I talk about stocks and crypto, you've noticed that earnings are a very important factor for the stock market or individual companies to continue rising in value. If they are earning less money, they are going to be worth less. If they are earning more money, they are going to be worth more. So right now, with earnings falling in the banking sector, the reporters may be getting ahead of themselves in saying that this is a signal of recession or looming recession out there. But nonetheless, guys, that is what leads to a recession. Right? If you're bringing in less money, you're going to be spending less money. If you're spending less money, the GDP is going to be declining. If the GDP is declining, there's your recession. So they may be jumping ahead of themselves, but nonetheless, earnings are pointing in the wrong direction right now for stock market gains. So please keep that in mind. If you are looking at the cryptocurrency space, there's a lot going on, but I want to talk on specifically 2 headlines that we've got out there today. The Winklevoss twins with their exchange Gemini, and Genesis, one of the cryptocurrency lenders that owes Gemini $900+ million. The SEC is suing both of them. Now, let me be the first to tell you, I don't really like the SEC. I don't think that they do a fantastic job at literally anything, but nonetheless, they're a necessary evil in the stock market. Okay, here's my drawback to the SEC getting involved in the crypto market. Clearly, I do think that the crypto space needs cleaned up a little bit. You've got a lot of bad actors out there. You got a lot of frauds. You got a lot of ill intentions. Nobody can deny that. But crypto is not a security, right? If it acts like, walks like, talks like, smells like, tastes like a security, Still doesn't have to be one. You know, at that point, investors, you and I, people, humans that are allowed to make decisions on what we do with our money, could at that point decide, do we invest in something that is regulated, like the stock market, regulated by the SEC, or do we invest in the Wild West, where they promise these crazy gains, and we are risking our money at that point? I don't know about you, but I feel like I'm allowed to spend my money on what I want to spend my money on. SEC thinks otherwise. And the SEC really trying to step things up over the last couple of weeks, because they know that they just bombed it. They blew it when it comes to FTX. Now, I don't know if that's because, Caroline, Sam Bankman-Fried's girlfriend, is the niece or the daughter or whoever works for the SEC with Gary Gensler. And, okay, honey, well, if you want to go out there and misuse billions of dollars in customers' funds, you can go ahead and misuse billions of dollars in customers' funds. We're not going to look that direction. We'll let you go do it, honey. I don't know if any of that was going on. It seems to be that the SEC is really trying to overcompensate for something. And now we're starting to see lawsuit after lawsuit. So what's happening here? Genesis and Gemini had an earn program. Gemini was offering 8% to its customers. The customers, in return for that 8%, their money was being lent to Genesis. Genesis was investing that money. And hey, Genesis actually made money on that money. And what they were doing is they were returning those gains to Gemini. The articles that I read said that Genesis was able to generate over $69 million. And they were giving back $166 million to Gemini. And therefore, that was being paid out to customers. Look, that's risky business. But the SEC considers that some form of a security, okay? Like I said, we could debate all day long on whether or not this regulation is necessary. I get it. If it acts like a security, it should be considered a security. But the SEC doesn't need to have their hands in my pocket every day of the week. And I don't know about you guys. We do need to clean it up, though. So I'm literally debating live on this video right here, and it's messing with my mind. So we're going to move on from that. That's the headline. SEC suing the Winklevoss twins' Gemini and Genesis right now. And finally, Sam Bankman-Fried. The poster child for cryptocurrency. He must be innocent. Why? Well, he wrote a blog post about it. He started a newsletter to say he's innocent. So he's got to be innocent, right? Look, I didn't read through the news article, or I didn't read through the newsletter, but I did read through all of the headlines that are quoting the newsletter that Sam Bankman-Fried's got out there. And Sam Bankman-Fried saying, basically, trust me, bro, I didn't steal any money. I don't have billions stashed away. I didn't know anything that was going on this multi-$30 billion company that I was running. I had literally no idea what money we had, what money we didn't have, where we were using the money, in any of that. Very, very hard to comprehend that this is not only something that somebody is willing to admit, but it's their public defense. Like, this is what they want the public to perceive them as. I don't know, guys. Headlines galore in both the cryptocurrency and the stock market space. Which one of those stories do you think is the best? Falling earnings for the stock market, Gemini getting sued by the SEC, or Sam Bankman-Fried starting a newsletter to prove his innocence to the world? Let us know down in the comments below. And of course, if that button right there is still red, make sure to click it. Subscribe to the channel. Join us. Become a bro. We are here every single day. We are growing our portfolios together. You guys got Claybro883 everywhere. You're getting 6 to 12 free stocks on Webull, KuCoin, and Binance, free Discord, and until the next time, hope that each and every one of you have an awesome day.